The pirates, on the notorious Crimson Horizon, where the sun dipped into the blood-red sea, sealed the fearsome pirate crew of the Scarlet Serpent. Captain Blackbeard, the grizzled and weathered seafarer with a twisted, jet-black beard that matched his ruthless reputation, led the crew of scoundrels and misfits. The Scarlet Serpent, a menacing ship with started seals and cannons, gleaming with the scars of countless battles, cut through the waves like a dagger through the heart of the open sea. One moonlit night, Captain Blackbeard stood at the helm, a gleam of mischief in his fierce eyes. The crew, a raucous mix of cutthroats and rogues, eagerly awaited their next adventure. Rumors spoke of a hidden treasure buried on the mysterious Isle of Shadows, guarded by a legendary sea serpent with skills that sparkled like stolen jewels. As the Scarlet Serpent approached the uncharted island, the crew's anticipation reached a fever pitch. Blackbeard bellowed orders, and the pirates scrambled to prepare for the impending confrontation with the mythical sea serpent. The air was thick with tension as the ship anchored near the eerie shores of the Isle of Shadows. Under the cover of darkness, the pirates set foot on the mysterious island, arms to the teeth and guided only by the dim light of the moon. The dense foliage whispered secrets of hidden dangers, but the lure of untold riches drowned out the cautionary voices. Deep within the heart of the isle, the pirates stumbled upon a cavernous entrance, guarded by a colossal stone serpent. Its eyes blued with another worldly brilliance, and its coil seemed to ride with an ancient power. Under third, Captain Blackbeard approached the enchanted guardian, a wicked grin playing on his lips. "Ye who seek the treasure of the Isle of Shadows must prove ye worth," boomed a voice that echoed through the cavern. The stone serpent came alive, its eyes fixed on Captain Blackbeard. A fierce battle ensued between the pirates and the enchanted guardian. The air was thick with the clash of swords and the roar of cannons. Despite their cunning and bravery, the Scarlet Serpent's crew found themselves outmatched by the mystical powers of the Guardian. Just as all hope seemed lost, Captain Blackbeard, with a glint of realization in his eyes, threw his treasured compass into the open maw of the stone serpent. The Guardian's eyes flashed with a blinding light, and a deep rumble echoed through the cabin. The ground shook, and the Guardian crumbled into a pile of rubble, revealing the entrance to the fabled treasure chamber. The pirates, battered and weary, entered the chamber to find a trove of unimaginable wealth, gold jewels, and artifacts that sparkled with the promise of limitless riches. The Scarlet Serpent's crew rejoiced, but Captain Blackbeard, with a newfound humility, stared into the wasp wealth with a sense of awe and respect for the mystical forces that guarded such treasures. As the pirates loaded their plunder onto the Scarlet Serpent, the sun began to rise, casting a golden glow on the Isle of Shadows. The legendary sea serpent, now released from its enchanted duty, swam away into the Crimson Horizon, leaving behind a legacy of adventure and a deal that would echo through the ages. The Scarlet Serpent set sail once more at seals, filled with the winds of both triumph and humility, bound for the next chapter in the pirate's life on the high seas. The fishing man, in a small coastal village nestled between rolling hills and the wastic expanse of the sea, there lived an old fisherman named Santiago. He had weathered countless storms, faced the unpredictable temperament of the ocean, and spent the better part of his life on a weathered, wooden boat named La Esperanza. Santiago was a widower with no children, his only companions being the rhythmic lapping of waves against his boat and the seagulls that circled overhead. Despite the solitude, he found solace in the quiet art of fishing, casting his nets into the deep blue each morning in the hope of a bountiful catch. One day, as the sun began its ascent over the horizon, Santiago set out on his boat for what would turn out to be a fateful journey. The weather was fair and the sea was calm, promising a fruitful day of fishing. As he cast his nets into the water, Santiago felt a tug, a force beneath the waves that hinted at something extraordinary. As Past and Santiago battled with a massive marlin that seemed determined to test his strength and resolve. The struggle was relentless, but Santiago's determination matched that of the mighty fish. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting the sea in hues of orange and pink, and still the battle raged on finally. After a night that seemed to stretch into eternity, Santiago emerged victorious. He had got the largest marlin the village had ever seen, a creature of majestic beauty and strength. The old fisherman couldn't help but feel a mix of exhaustion and triumph as he stared at the colossal fish, its silver scales glistening in the fading twilight. With great effort, Santiago secured the marlin to the side of his boat and began the journey back to the village. As he sailed through the night, he couldn't help but marvel at the stars above, feeling a profound connection to the vastness of the ocean that had both challenged and rewarded him. Word of Santiago's incredible catch spread like wildfire through the village. The townspeople gathered at the shore to witness the arrival of the legendary fisherman and his magnificent prize. The marlin, a symbol of resilience and the indomitable spirit of the sea, became a source of inspiration for generations to come. In his later years, Santiago continued to fish, sharing his steals of the sea with the young fishermen who sought his wisdom. The memory of that fateful day lingered in the salty breeze, a testament to the enduring bond between man and the boundless ocean that had shaped his life.